Hello and welcome to the Lion Leader section of All About Sugar Industry magazine published by EXLR Media Private Limited. I feel honored to introduce to you Mr. Rajendra Nana Sahib Yadav, who is the Managing Director of Shri Someshwar Sahakari Sakar Karkhana Limited, situated 35 kilometers from Baramati, which is in the Baramati district itself. And the sugar factory is actually a modern sugar factory and which has been serving the local areas and many of the livelihoods. They are supporting farmers and many other people. The development in the vicinity of the Baramati sugar factory is actually immense, and the contribution of the sugar factory is great actually. So welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, actually we came here last night, and I was feeling very glad and great after seeing the entire factory premises was neat and clean. So how you consciously got an idea to keep the factory premises so neat and clean that anybody who's coming is actually feeling very good?
See, this factory has been established 60 years back.
Okay.
During 1963, Mr. Mugudrao Kakre has established the sugar factory with the help of 16-20 member directors who were basically cane growing farmers. And they established a sugar factory. The sugar factory was having its crushing capacity to the tune of 1,000 metric tons per day. At this time, now we are having crushing capacity more than 6,000 TCD, tons per day crushing capacity. Now the sugar factory is being chaired by the Purushottam Jagtap, whose father was also a member of, founder member of the sugar factory. And we are taking care of all the cane cultivators for getting rid of their cane harvesting in time, and processing for the first, in the initial stages of crushing. We were engaged in manufacturing of sugar only. Now we have spread our focus on manufacturing sugar, as well as we are generating electricity. 33 megawatts electricity is being generated by us by using bagasse as a biomass. And, whatever we get molasses out of our crushing of sugar cane, we use it for manufacturing of alcohol also, and that is being supplied to oil manufacturing companies in the form of ethanol and rectified spirit to the chemical companies. So we are getting returns from sugar, from molasses, and from bagasse in the form of electricity. So the economic conditions of people living over here, whether they may engage in agriculture occupation or any other business, or working as a worker of the sugar factory, are having getting good financial returns because of the sugar factory.
Right. So, sir, actually, what was the main idea behind establishing this unit? Was it is 100% actually social welfare by the founders of the sugar factory? The aim
actually, this institute is not being organized for with the view to have social welfare. It's a socio-economic institute, we can say properly. This social, but this institute has been developed with a view to have socio-economic development of the people living in the jurisdiction of this factory.
Yes, but because it is obviously seen actually. I mean, it's very visible that because of since the factory has been installed here, I mean, the socio-economical development of the local people surrounded and the upjoining people thereafter have increased tremendously, and people are happy with the factory. I mean, generally people are not happy with the cooperative factories, but people are happy to be associated with them. Rather, they are proud to be associated with Shri Someshwar Sahakari Sakar Karkhana. So what is how you're actually taking up to that level actually?
I can say 10 years, 10 to 15 years back, the sugar factory was dependent on sugarcane from outside for as a raw material for crushing. Our crushing capacity at that time was to the level of 400 TCD. Now it is 6,000 TCD. Requirement, we were dependent on outside cane for sugar cane for crushing. It was wrong. Now we are having 265 sugar cane variety, code 265, which is predominantly called as a low sugar recovery variety. We are having over here low sugar recovery variety, but yield of this variety is very good. So farmers of our sugar factory accepted that variety, and nowadays we are getting approximately 10 lakh tons of sugar cane within the area of our operation of this sugar factory. 10 years before this crushing season, we were dependent for at least 50% of our crushing capacity. We are dependent on gate cane sugar, what we call it as gate cane sugar, not members cane. Nowadays we are having ample sugar cane available in our jurisdiction, and we get it crushed. We used to give good returns to the cane cultivation in the form of FRP. Last year our FRP was 2,700 rupees, whereas we gave our cane cultivators 3,300 rupees. 3,300 rupees.
Okay.
It means that we gave more than 500 rupees more than the fair and remunerative price to the member cane cultivators. So our member cane cultivators are happy with the management for getting this type of good sugarcane price, as well as we are having more than 27 high schools.
Okay. 27 high schools.
27 high schools, 3 colleges.
Okay.
One of that is Arts, Science, Commerce College is also with us. Then Polytechnic College is with us. We are having Engineering College. We are having English medium schools. We are having 27 high schools. All these social welfare schemes have been implemented by this institute. Apart from this, this management used to take part in each and every social welfare campaign of the campaign being organized in the jurisdiction of our area.
Right. Because you're having so many schools, so many colleges, and thousands of children are actually getting groomed in the institutes actually, and you're paying actually more money actually to the farmers.
Yeah.
In an era where we can say most of the actually cooperative sugar factories are actually failing to pay to the farmers.
Mm-hmm.
We are paying something more to them, and that is the reason they are actually more happy to be associated with us. Yeah, you're right, sir. So actually, congratulations for that achievement, sir. Actually,
Thank you.
Sir, I would like to know your life journey, sir. Actually, where you were born and where your schoolings were done, how your colleges were done, and how you decided to join the sugar cooperative sugars.
Basically, my native is at Satara district. Satara, you might be knowing, Satara was famous for Prati Sarkar. During the era of independence struggle in 1942, there were 3 districts where Prati Sarkar was established by the local leaders. The Satara was out of that. So I born in Satara district in 1964. My school education was happened in my village, Umbraj. After that, I have completed my higher secondary education from Science College, Karad, which has been named after Yeshwantrao Chauhan College of Science nowadays. After getting passed in 12th standard with first class, I joined Agriculture College, Open Kushi Vidyapith, Dapuli, for completing my bachelor's degree in agriculture sciences. I got it with first class. and after that I completed my master's degree in agricultural economics
Okay.
from the Mahatma Phule Agricultural University, Rahuri, with first class with distinction. First class with distinction. After getting past the master's degree in agriculture sciences, I joined sugar industry as a sugarcane development officer during 1989 at Datta Sugar Factory, Kolhapur. And meanwhile, during 1989, I was being selected in the civil service examinations, and but unfortunately couldn't get through that exam and rejoined the industry as a cane development officer over a year only in this sugar factory, Shomeshwar Sugar Factory, during 1992. After completing my tenure as cane development officer and chief agriculture officer for consecutive period of 10 to 12 years, I got selected as a managing director of cooperative sugar factories in 2002 by the examining board of IRMA, Indian Institute of Rural Management, Anand, and joined as a MD of cooperative sugar factories in 2003. During the period of this 16-17 years, I worked as a managing director at 4 sugar factories. One at Satara district, Yashwantara Mohiti Krishna Cooperative Sugar Factory. Then Chhatrapati Sugar Factory situated at Bhavani Nagar, near to Baramati. And Sahkar Maharishi Shankara Mohiti Patil Sugar Factory situated at Akluj. And now from last 2 years, I rejoined this sugar factory where I started my career as a cane development officer as a managing director. I am working with this as a managing director for last 3 years.
Last 3 years. So you be how many years of experience do you have in sugar factories? More than 2 or 3 decades.
Yeah, I am working with sugar factory for the period of 29 years.
As 3 decades, I said.
Around
about 30 years.
Yeah.
So in the span of 30 years, I mean, because 30 years, I mean, giving to one particular sector,
Yeah.
to especially to the sugar itself. Where you, I mean, did you ever thought that okay, I mean, I'm enough with the sugar factory now, I should go to do something else? I mean, in case if some idea came in your mind. 29 for 30 years is a long time, sir.
I did my career from the community, from where I born, from where I came. I get satisfaction of working with the community.
Okay.
From where I actually help. That's why I'm interested in working with the farmers. I'm interested in working with the workers, and I got satisfaction of getting satisfied the people who are very downtrodden, who are basically very needy. That's why I get full satisfaction of my
No, that is
job.
seen in your work, sir, actually, because
Yeah.
people are
Yeah.
satisfied in this area.
Yeah.
They are happy to work with the factory, and they are rather eager to work with. They are eager to get associated and work with this factory.
Yes.
So, moreover, indirectly also, I mean, a lot of because of the factory, a lot of indirect employment is also generated there.
Lot
So
of-
the people are happy for that also. That is very obviously seen. So, I mean, in case if I would ask you, what are your strengths and weaknesses? I mean, as a person, so how would you say, sir?
My strength is this, that I can take in confidence anyone for any reason. I am utmost confidence myself of taking in confidence all my colleagues, all my co-workers. This is, I think, strength of my within me. Whereas I could not betray, I could not, what we can say, मैं किसी को ऐसा गुस्सा नहीं कर सकता easy.
So that is seen, sir.
Yeah, that's my weakness.
But that's a very good weakness because your whole because
I could not trouble anyone by any means, any way. I want to be a supporter of everyone. This might have been a weakness nowadays.
I think
As a working
everybody should have this
manager.
weakness then. I think everybody should have this kind of weakness.
This type of weakness.
Not to trouble
Yeah,
anybody.
working
Support
on the
everyone as
managerial
possible.
post. This weakness should be counted. This is the weakness.
Right. Sir, I mean, so what do you think about motivation, sir? How important it is actually, and how do you motivate your employees in the factory?
Motivation is important because any unit, any manufacturing unit could not be run by one person. It has to be contributed by many people. So while getting all these people getting together, motivation is very important. And we have to motivate all the factors of production. This is actually a factor of production. It's not. It not only land, labor, capital. It is labor means people, contributing people have to be motivated.
And sir, actually, can you share some stress relieving, tricks that you follow actually? Because being the managing director of this sugar factory, and it's a very big and good sugar factory. A lot of people directly are dependent on you. A lot of people are indirectly dependent on you. And moreover, you have your own family also. You have your relatives also. Apart from family and profession, you also have a circle. You'd be having a circle or friends. Friend circle also. So because so how do you manage stress between your family work, your your official work, and your own work?
No, I used to spend at least 2 hours in a day in exercising. First of all, I used to perform yogasana, pranayam for 45 to 50 minutes every morning.
Okay.
And it could not permit me to, time could not permit me to go for morning walk. So I used to go for evening walk.
Okay.
I used to go for evening walk by 6:30 and spend at least 1 hour by having walks along bank of this Nira left canal. This is very beautiful. This full of natural beauty.
Right. And how do you manage your time, sir? Actually, because you have a lot of, you have your, issues related to factories, issues related to family, and some.
I used to spend morning time up to 9 a.m. for my personal work.
Okay.
After 9, I used to have around my campus of the sugar factory. Then I used to be present in my office by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I used to have my office work. After 1 to 2, I used to have lunch break. From 2:30 to 5:30, somehow if there is a meeting or sudden chat with the HODs, then I have to spend additional time up to 6 p.m. with my colleagues and superiors for getting some works done for the welfare of factory or day-to-day routine work of the factory. After that, I spend time for myself after 6:30 p.m.
And sir, actually, because we are we are Indians and we are actually working in, we love our parents actually.
Yeah.
So what, how, in case if you can share, how parents are important to you, and in case if you can share your teachings, of some teachings of your mother and some teachings of your father, which is still pushing you, which is still actually motivating you when you are actually in a deep stress, or in a very difficult situation struck out, and then your father's teachings and your mother's teachings actually crops up in your mind suddenly, and then you're energized, and then you take up the decision positively, and you say that, okay, this is the way we should be doing, and this is the way how we will do.
The parents are the chief motivational force for me in my personal life, as well as while I do work for the society. My father and mother are the chief source of motivation for me. My father used to tell me that man can earn for himself, but he has to build his personality in such a way that he should be a supporter of many. So, taking this teaching of my father in view, I usually used to travel in my path of life. He is very good teacher for me, actually, father.
Have your mother said?
Yeah, both.
I mean, any teachings, I mean, that you would like to share of your mother? That this is what you should do and this is what you should not do.
Mother has taught me so many etiquette, so many good manners, so many things. What people treat me while seeing me as good is all from my mother. Whatever good is in me is mainly because of my parents, mother and father and mother. And whatever bad is in me is mainly because of me only. Whatever good is there, it is because of parents.
Right, parents are, can you share any one incident actually from your lifetime? I mean, from your schoolings or from your colleges or from your working experience, wherein you realize that no, parents are my real God. There is no other God. Only my parents are my God. That's it.
So many incidences are there. So many incidences. Parents, both father and mother, loved me to the era of my education. They gave me each and everything, whatever was needed for for the journey of my education my life journey up to the education. After that, I got a good job. I was earning good. My second brother was also earning good. But my mother and father used to take care of my third brother, who, apart from having his good education in law and other sectors, kept himself working with our family business, that is farming, agriculture. The agriculture is a very low income generating business as far as today's situation is concerned. So both my mother and father used to have company to that brother who was engaged himself in agricultural activities, and paid least attention to me and other brother who were established themselves in cities, more comfortable environment. So they proved that the child should be attended, a child that should be attended who is in trouble or who is in low income group. Yes. After being engaged in jobs and all these things, that this denotes that parents are God. Yeah.
And how important your wife is in your life actually. And would you like to thank her for her contribution?
Yeah. Her contribution is also great next to my parents, because after my marriage she actually treated me as a friend. So also she sometimes also works as philosopher. Yeah, she is good friend for me. She is good companion.
And who is your favorite school teacher or college teacher sir, that you memorize that okay during school or during colleges you'd be finding him terrific that okay he is not a right person but now you are obliged to him that okay that whatever he did was right. Anyone
And
teacher
during my high school period, Mr. S.G. Pawar, Saga Pawar, he was popularly known. He was teaching us Hindi literature, but was very fluent in English and Marathi, all these things. He used to tell us various types of stories after completing his syllabus. He used to guide us in how we have to travel our future. He was a good teacher. And Mazgaonkar, Sharad Mazgaonkar during my college periods.
and who's your role model sir? I mean, you can say that this is the particular person who is my role model or guru that you consider him to.
Consider Mahatma Gandhi as my guru. Mahatma Gandhi, so many people, but Mahatma Gandhi was unique. Mahatma Gandhi was unique. He sacrificed all his life.
Right. Sir, what was your last year's crushing capacity and crushing and recovery?
Last year we crushed 10 lakh 4,000 metric tons of sugarcane with 12.18% sugar recovery, and we had
12.18.
12.8 with 12.18% recovery. We produced 12 lakhs and 24,000 quintals of sugar last year by crushing 10 lakh 4,000 metric tons of cane. With 12.18% recovery, we produced 12 lakhs and 24,000 quintals of sugar.
12.18 is actually it's a very excellent recovery rate.
12.18. 12.18 was highest recovery in the medium sugar recovery zone of Maharashtra.
That is
was the highest recovery.
That's excellent, sir. But
Yeah.
and sir, you produce brown sugar and white sugar or combination of both? Some brown sugar and some white sugar.
No, full total white sugar was produced last year. White sugar.
And what is actually how much you are targeting for crushing this year, and what can be the recovery rates?
This year also we are fixed our target to go for up to 10 lakh metric tons of crushing with last year's 12.20% recovery. Last year, in addition to the sugar, we generated 9 crore units of electricity, and out of that 9 crore, 3 crores were consumed by us in the form of captive consumption.
3 years back when you joined this company as a managing director, sir, actually. So what were the new changes that you wanted to make? And down 3 years, after 3 years now, how many of them actually you think that have been fulfilled actually?
First of all, I wanted to increase the existing crushing capacity by using one additional mill, zero mill. Then I wanted to increase the capacity of boiling holes. So also increase the efficiency of boilers. Previously, we were getting 64 to 65 units of electricity per metric ton of our crushing. Presently, we are getting 90 to 93 units of electricity by crushing 1 ton of cane. This was the improvement, mainly because of the our technicians, our experts working with the boilers and turbine. Then we also focused on increasing efficiency of crushing. Previously, the sugar factory was crushing at the rate of 5,400 TCD with very little changes in the crushers, cane crushers. We attended crushing up to the level of 5,900 TCD last year. Nowadays we are having crushing at the rate of more than 6,000 metric tons per day.
So you've almost achieved.
Automation is there in boiling house, automation is there in boilers, automation is there in mill section. Only the automation is required at the sugar house and boiling house. Full automation is not there. We are having automation 70-75% in the boiling house and sugar house. But remaining 30% automation is to be done during the course of next 10 years.